welcome to Pitch Catch. I'm so excited to be back, and I'm really excited about the pitches we have this week. You might be able to see that my face is not back to normal, so I'm still recovering, but I'm almost there. So thank you for your well wishes. It really means a lot to me. Anyway, I'm sure you're going to be really excited about the pitches we have this week, so I'm just going to get right to it. Alright, our first pitch comes to us from John. We have two Johns today. One's John and one's Johnny. And his pitch is called Schoolyard Bullies. Okay, my name is John, and I'm submitting this pitch to you for feedback after watching your Pitch Catch videos on YouTube. Since I've been screenwriting mostly on my own since 2007, I thought that I would get some feedback on a project of mine I'm looking to submit to the 2014 Nichols Fellowship. My script is a rip from the Headlines buddy comedy script entitled Schoolyard Bullies, centered around bullying in high school and the effects that it's having on teens feeling unsafe as if they have no out of the constant bullying. This is my logline. After a rash of bullying incident at their local high school hit too close to home, when their own kids are victimized, two overprotective parents decide to take matters into their own hands and become masked vigilantes for hire to take out the perpetrators. The synopsis. Here we go. Jacob and Chanda Moore are two longtime high school teachers, and after moving back to their childhood hometown of Lane, California, they get jobs at Lane High School, and their two twin children, Michael as aspiring football star and Trish, who goes by the name Trixie, as would-be rock star ages 5th, are freshmen in high school. Both of their children are fearless with big personalities, and on the first day they run into and butt heads with Quincy, the senior football star, all-world defensive tackle, and his stunning mean girl girlfriend, head cheerleader Bella, and stud football star and his girlfriend ruthlessly terrorize Michael and Trixie over time, to the point that the parents feel that they will get nowhere following protocol when it's revealed that Bella's parents are big boosters to the school's football program, and her high school crush star NFL tight end Yancey Griffin, and her biggest high school tormentor Brittany Richards, a girl who humiliated and had others humiliate her for fun, and who stole Yancey from her all those years ago. With fire in her eyes after a parent-teacher conference where the Griffins throw their weight around, Chanda hatches a plan to bring down Lane's power couple and their bullying by offering to be paid protection for their victims, and they beat up the bullies for a fee. And when word gets around campus, the victims call on them to take on various bullies of all forms until they finally are able to catch the big fish, even though the business starts to spread past Lane High School lines. I would appreciate it if you give me any help or tips on story ideas that would help enhance the story along. Thanks, John. So what's good about this? Well, he included a title, a logline, and a synopsis. He's one of the few people who have actually included a synopsis, and that's very helpful because now I have a greater understanding of your story, so it can give you some more insight into helping you. Also, he included that he's submitting for the Nichols Fellowship, which is very helpful for me in giving him suitable feedback. He also included some of his experience and his background, a little bit about himself, the fact that he's been watching the videos. He also stated that it's a buddy comedy. We know who the protagonists are, the parents, the vigilantes. Antagonists are, like what they're up against, the bullies, but we also know what's at stake is their children's lives, or at least their mental health. What could be improved? First, I'm going to comment on it as it is. Your synopsis is a little wordy. It was very difficult to follow the flow, and I know I said it very quickly because I wanted to get it all in so people could understand what I was talking about and referring to. However, it's obvious that you edited it a few times before you sent it, and some of the editing got choppy, and so there were things in there that shouldn't have been. Title: Schoolyard Bullies is a little bit generic. Doesn't say buddy comedy. To me it says after school special. That's not what you're going for. So I would suggest you find a title that says vigilantes, or is more in line with your hook and is impactful and high concept, because that's the type of film that you are writing. Logline, as it stands, it's a little confusing because you use the word there before you introduce who there are. I would suggest focusing on the vigilantes if that's the angle you're going to take, and emphasize the buddy comedy aspect of it. Make it high concept and keep it short. As I said, the synopsis is wordy. You don't need to get caught up in all the details of who is who and what their relationship is and that they're an all-star quarterback on the football team. Focus on the story, your concept. I have a little bit of a concern about your concept, primarily because you have parents dressing up in costume hunting down teenagers for money to beat them up. What kind of message does this send? Can you see where I might be concerned? The other aspect of it is you have parents fighting bullying with violence. So seriously consider what message you want to send. You seem to be very passionate about bullying and you seem to be very knowledgeable in football. And so what I would suggest you do is, first of all, understand what it is that ties you to this idea. Then I would suggest that you go back and you write a story that is based on bullying in football that has not been told before. And find something unique, something meaningful to you, and something truthful. It doesn't have to be true to life, it just has to be true to the character and true to you. In the end, I would suggest holding off on the Nichols Fellowship submission. You're going to waste your money. And rewrite your story. Then when it's ready to submit, send it to me and I'll give you feedback, and then send it to the Nichols and then win it. All right? Thanks for sending it in. Okay, pitch number 2. Here's Johnny's pitch called Security. Hi Yolanda, I love everything you do and trust your opinion. Oh, thanks. It's as if I wrote it myself. I've sent you pitch catches in the past, but this time it's a little different. This is a pitch for a movie actually getting made in 2014. Oh, congratulations, that's amazing. With a WWE World Wrestling Entertainment star on board for the hero, I might even be directing. Oh my god, that's great. I appreciate your feedback on this idea. Security, action thriller. A crew of dysfunctional night shift security guards at a remote Midwest strip mall find themselves the only protectors of a kidnapped teenage girl who has escaped her captors. When those captors show up and demand her return, our security guards fight back with every resource they have. They provide security. Taken meets Assault on Precinct 13. It's a contained, violent, tension-filled piece with real human stakes. Thanks, Johnny. What's good about this? What's not good about it? Honestly, can you not tell me that that was pretty close to a flawless pitch? So, you're making my job hard. No, you're making it easy. Title is impactful, it's high concept, has a strong hook. You know exactly what you're in for. Title ties in with the log line. The log line is concise, it has tension, it has suspense, it has action, and it has comedy. Tell us it's contained, which is great if you're pitching a producer with low budget. And you're true to your niche, which is these high concept action thrillers with a touch of comedy. I got nothing more to say. It's great. Okay, what could be improved? If I was to be nitpicky, there are a few things that could be improved. I would suggest paring down your log line to one line. It's high concept, it can be explained in one line. Also, there's a few things that I thought raised a couple questions with me. One, who are these captors? You mentioned that you have dysfunctional security guards, but who are they up against? Are they bumbling, super evil, highly trained? Maybe they're the FBI. And who's the kidnapped girl? Is she somebody special? Is she like a daughter of somebody important, like the president or the mayor? Or maybe she's not important. Maybe she's a criminal. Maybe she's somebody who's not worth protecting. My first thought was that the security guards are on the outside of the mall because it's the nighttime and the mall would be closed. So what resources are available to security guards outside of a mall? If they're inside the mall, then I'd kind of want to know that too. And it could be kind of funny. Their lives are on the line. But is there something bigger at stake here? that adds another layer to this that I think would elevate it to a bigger story without a lot of change to your story or change to your budget. That's it. That's all. I got nothing more to say. Thanks, Johnny. Thank you so much for joining me this week. I know it's yellow, but it's flattering to me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed both pitches. I got so much out of both of them, and I hope you did too. I look forward to seeing your pitches next week. I know you have them, so send them in. Otherwise, Johnny will keep sending his in, and as much as we love them, as much as we find them entertaining, I'm sure yours are just as entertaining. So send in your pitches. All right, I will see you next week. Thank you, and yeah, see ya. Thanks. Bye.